What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Here's something most people get wrong about window tint. Darker does not automatically mean cooler. A super dark film can give you privacy, but the real difference in cabin temperature comes down to the film technology, especially how well it blocks infrared heat. Today, we're breaking down 6 of the best car window tint films you can buy right now. We'll compare ceramic, carbon, pre-cut kits, and removable cling film to help you figure out what actually makes sense for your car, your climate, and your DIY skill level. Whether you want maximum heat rejection, a clean, factory-style look, easier installation, or temporary privacy, there is an option here for you. All the links are in the description. Let's get started. On number 6, custom accessories. Blackmagic Insta-Cling 5% Window Tint. Starting at number 6, the Blackmagic Insta-Cling tint is not designed to compete with ceramic or carbon films on heat rejection. Instead, it is all about quick privacy and zero commitment. This is a static cling film, which means there is no adhesive, no complicated installation, and no permanent change to your windows. You can cut it to size, apply it, remove it later, and even reuse it. That makes it useful for people who want temporary privacy, renters, rideshare drivers, or anyone who does not want to deal with permanent tint installation. The 5% VLT gives you a very dark limo-style look, so it does a great job of blocking visibility into the car. The downside is performance. Compared with ceramic films like ARANA, IAQWE, or Vepagoo, this film does much less to block infrared heat. It can reduce glare and add privacy, but it will not keep your cabin nearly as cool during extreme summer weather. It can also lift around the edges, especially if you roll the windows down often, and it is harder to get a perfect fit on curved glass. Still, if you want a quick, removable tint solution and do not need professional-level heat rejection, the Blackmagic Insta-Cling is a simple option that anyone can install. On number 5, RockRose 20% Premium Carbon Window Tint Film. At number 5, the RockRose 20% Premium Carbon Window Tint is a strong option for drivers who want a clean, long-lasting look without spending ceramic film money. The big advantage of carbon tint is color stability. Cheap dyed films can fade, bubble, or turn purple after a few summers in the sun. Carbon film is much better at holding its charcoal black appearance over time, which gives your car a more premium look. The 20% VLT shade gives you a darker appearance than 35% tint while still being easier to see through at night than very dark 5% or 15% films. It is a good middle ground for privacy, glare reduction, and everyday visibility. Compared with ceramic film, though, carbon tint has one major weakness: heat rejection. Carbon film absorbs more heat, while ceramic film is better at reflecting infrared heat away from the glass. So if you live somewhere extremely hot, ceramic will usually keep your cabin cooler. Where RockRose wins is installation. It is generally easier to shrink, handle, and apply than many budget ceramic films. That makes it a better choice for beginners who want a durable tint but do not want to fight with a stiff, difficult film. If you care most about a clean charcoal look, good durability, and an easier DIY process, the RockRose carbon film is a solid choice. On number 4, IAQWE 35% Ceramic Window Tint Film. At number 4, the IAQWE 35% Ceramic Window Tint is a smart choice for drivers who want real heat rejection without going extremely dark. The 35% VLT shade is one of the most practical options on this list. It gives your car a darker, cleaner look, reduces glare, and still offers much better nighttime visibility than 15% or 5% tint. In many places, 35% is also closer to the legal limit for front-side windows, although you should always check your local tint laws before installing anything. The ceramic construction is the main reason this film stands out. Ceramic particles help block UV rays and reduce infrared heat, which is the heat you actually feel inside the car. That can make a noticeable difference in cabin comfort, especially during hot weather. Compared with the RockRose carbon film, the IAQWE should do a better job of reducing heat. Compared with darker ceramic films like ARANA or Vepagoo, it sacrifices some privacy but gives you a more practical balance for daily driving. The biggest concern is installation consistency. Like many budget ceramic films, some users may find the adhesive or shrink process less forgiving than professional-grade products. So, this is best for someone who is comfortable trimming film and taking their time during installation. For drivers who want ceramic performance without turning their windows into limo tint, IAQWE 35% is a strong all-around option. On number 3, Vepagoo 15% Ceramic Car Window Tint Film. At number 3, the Vepagoo 15% Ceramic Window Tint is built for drivers who want a darker, more aggressive look along with strong heat rejection. The 15% VLT gives you serious privacy. It is dark enough to make a big visual change to your car, reduce glare, and keep the interior less visible from the outside. If you like the clean, blacked-out look, this is closer to what most people imagine when they think of premium tint. The ceramic technology is what gives it an edge over carbon film. Instead of simply absorbing heat, ceramic film is designed to block more infrared energy, which helps keep the cabin cooler and reduces the workload on your AC. Compared with the IAQWE 35%, the Vepagoo gives you more privacy but less nighttime visibility. It is also more likely to be illegal on front-side windows in areas with strict tint laws, so it is important to check the rules where you live. The film is reported to be a little thicker than some generic ceramic options, which can make it easier to handle during installation. But ceramic tint still requires patience. You need clean glass, the right application solution, a good squeegee, and some experience with heat shrinking on curved windows. There can also be small quality control differences with budget ceramic films, including slight haze or color variation. But if your priority is dark privacy and better heat rejection than carbon film can offer, the Vepagoo is one of the better value picks. On number 2, Truline Automotive DIY Pre-Cut Window Tint Kit. At number 2, the Truline Automotive DIY Window Tint Kit solves one of the biggest problems with tinting your own car, cutting the film correctly. Instead of buying a large roll and trying to trace every window yourself, Truline sends pre-cut pieces made for your specific vehicle. That means less waste, fewer cutting mistakes, and a much cleaner final result. For first-time installers, this can make a huge difference. You still need to clean the glass properly, apply the film carefully, remove water with a squeegee, and heat shrink the rear window if needed. But you do not have to worry about cutting around curved edges or scratching your glass with a blade. The kit is available in several shades, including 5%, 20%, 35%, and 50%, so you can choose the look and visibility level that works best for your car. Some versions also use ceramic technology, giving you better infrared heat rejection than standard dyed or carbon tint. Compared with buying a generic ceramic roll, Truline costs more per square foot, but the saved time, reduced waste, and cleaner fit can easily make up for the difference. This is the best option for someone who wants a near-professional DIY result without taking the risk of measuring and cutting every window from scratch. On number 1, ARANA 15% Premium Nano Ceramic Window Tint Film. Taking the number 1 spot is the ARANA 15% Premium Nano Ceramic Window Tint Film. This is the best choice for drivers who want strong heat rejection, deep privacy, and ceramic performance without paying professional installation prices. The 15% VLT gives you a dark, premium look while still allowing more visibility than a full 5% limo tint. It is a good option for rear windows, SUVs, trucks, and drivers who want their car to look more aggressive while cutting down glare. The real reason ARANA takes the top spot is the nano ceramic construction. Ceramic film is designed to block UV rays and reduce infrared heat much more effectively than basic dyed or carbon film. That means a cooler cabin, less sun damage to your dashboard and seats, and less strain on your air conditioning during summer. Compared with the RockRose carbon tint, ARANA should provide noticeably better heat control. Compared with the removable Blackmagic cling film, it is in a completely different category for performance and long-term results. The only drawback is installation difficulty. Ceramic films can be stiffer and less forgiving than basic tint film, especially on curved windows. If you have never tinted a car before, expect a learning curve. You may want to practice on a smaller window first or have extra film available in case you make a mistake. Also, 15% tint may not be legal on front-side windows in many areas, so always check your local laws before choosing your shade. But if you are willing to put in the work, the ARANA Nano Ceramic Film gives you the best mix of heat rejection, privacy, UV protection, and value. That's our list of the best car window tint films. If you want temporary privacy with no commitment, go with the Blackmagic Insta-Cling. If you want a durable and easier to install film, RockRose Carbon is a solid choice. If you want a balanced, legal-friendly ceramic tint, IAQWE 35% makes sense. For darker ceramic privacy, Vepagoo is a strong option. The TrueLine kit is ideal if you want pre-cut pieces and a cleaner DIY installation. But if your main goal is maximum heat rejection and a dark premium look, the ARANA Nano Ceramic Tint is the best overall pick. If this video helped you understand the difference between ceramic, carbon, and removable tint film, hit the like button, subscribe for more car accessory reviews, and let me know in the comments which VLT percentage you would choose for your car. All the links are in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.